Hello everyone and welcome to Tampa Bay. We've got first round action of the live Sim Sports tournament here between the Butler Bulldogs and the Cincinnati Bearcats. We'd like to thank you for tuning in and watching live Sim Sports. Tip is coming up right after this. And the tip is won by Butler, and it's Aaron Thompson with it, the star junior defender out of Glendale, Maryland. He feeds Sean McDermott. McDermott to Kamar Baldwin for three, no. Rebounded by Trey Scott, and here comes Cincinnati. They like to push. Three ball from Adams Woods is no good, and back comes Butler. Aaron Thompson looking to drive, kicking it back out. Golden for three. It is good. Bryce Golden, the 6'9 sophomore out of Winchester, Virginia, starting off strong and giving Butler the early lead. Mika Adams Woods with it. To Chris Voigt. Out to Cumberland. Good. It's Jaron Cumberland knocking in the three-pointer. And the answer from the All-American Conference first team guard out of Wilmington, Ohio. The drive and the kick, and it's Golden laying it up. No. Rebound, Voigt, and here comes Cincinnati. Jaron Cumberland with it. Guarded by Aaron Thompson. Gets the switch that he likes now with Kamar Baldwin on him. Then comes back around the screen, pulls another jumper. No, off back iron. And here comes Butler. Both of these teams like to push. Inside, Kamar Baldwin laying it up and in. Nice finish there to give Butler the lead back. And here comes Jaron Cumberland. Kick over to Mika Adams Woods. Deadly three-point shooter. Inside to Trey Scott. Scott back out. Cumberland again from three. Good, another one. Jaron Cumberland. 2 of 3 on the game. And 2 of 2 from deep. The other shot was a long 2 that clanked off the back iron. Now here's Butler. Aaron Thompson to the bucket. Lays it up and in. And Butler takes the lead right back. These 5-12 games in these type of tournaments are always really close and have a tendency to lean towards upset. We'll see what happens in this one. Cumberland driving to the bucket. Tough shot, fouled. And it's going to be Bryce Golden picking up his first foul and the first foul of the game here with 7:17 to play in the first quarter. And that's going to send Jaron Cumberland to the free throw line. The senior has averaged 15.5 points per game on the year and has put in a really good showing throughout his senior season. Splits the 2 free throws, so we're tied at 7 here. And Butler with it. Butler rose as high as into the top 6 in the AP rankings this year before falling out later in the year. But they still were able to take top 5 in a very competitive Big East this season. And up the floor, Kamar Baldwin knocks in a corner triple to give Butler the lead back. And the Bearcats looking to respond. Mika Adams Woods. Driving, spinning, Stop shot, no. Rebound by McDermott, and Butler looking to push again. Quick three there is no good. Rebounded by Trey Scott, and here come the Bearcats. Keith Williams with it. A lot of shooters on this Cincinnati team. Chris Voigt was posting up, and they didn't get it to him. And Williams dribbling around. Shot clock down to 5. Gonna have to pull a deep one. Takes a step in. 3 ball, no. And another rebound, this time by Enzi. And here comes Butler. They are definitely winning the battle on the boards early in this one. Bryce Golden. Looking. Dribbling around, kicking. Baldwin, another 3. He got another one. Kamar Baldwin. Butler leading 13-7. Nick Adams-Woods looking for a response. Jaron Cumberland with all 7 for Cincinnati so far. And he's got it again. He looks to drive. Kicking to Keith Williams. Shot clock low again. Mid-range jumper this time for Williams. Also no good. Rebound by Bryce Enzi. Butler pushing again. It's McDermott. He's going to have to slow it back up here, as they did not have the numbers. But inside, they feed Golden, and Bryce Golden lays it up and in. Timeout Cincinnati, 15-7. And it's an 8-0 run for the Bulldogs. This first round action in the West region. The winner of this game will advance to take on the winner of Wisconsin and North Texas, which is coming up later in the day from Tampa. Out of the timeout. Nice shot there from Cumberland, but couldn't go. But they get their own board. And driving is Williams, kicking. And they swing it to the corner. Cumberland for another 3, no. Another Butler rebound, and here they come again. Jordan Tucker, the former Duke transfer, kicks to McDermott in the corner. And they work through their sets. Baldwin drive, mid-range jumper, no. Rebound by Chris Voigt. And now Cincinnati looking to push. It's Keith Williams. But he's going to have to slow it up. They did not have the numbers. Nice little crossover to get to the bucket. And he can't finish, though. Rebound McDermott. Butler's defense has really kicked it up here recently. And then a kick to Baldwin. In and out on another 3. He had a wide open look, and he has been feeling it today from deep, but could not get that one to go. And on the other end, it's Mika Adams-Woods getting the bucket to stop that 8-0 run and hopefully get some momentum back for the Bearcats. It's 15-9 Butler. 3:40 to play. Oh, and a lob and a slam there. Bryce Enzi throwing it down. And Butler continues to be in control of this game. Trey Scott on the outside. Jaron Cumberland, who's driving. Into a double team, shoots over Enzi, no. Rebound tipped back to McDermott. And McDermott lost the ball, though. It's a turnover. Mika Adams-Woods with it, bringing it up to Cumberland for 3. No. Rebound McDermott. And they get it up the floor quick. But a missed shot there. Mika Adams-Woods with it. Jaron Cumberland has been really good in this one. And there he pulls another 3, and he knocks it in. He's got 10 of the Cincinnati 12 with 3 three-pointers. But Butler still leads at 17-12 with a little over 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. McDermott backdoor cut to Bryce Enzi, who throws it down. and it's 19-12 Butler. 53% shooting so far for the Bulldogs. Keith Williams, little floater, off balance, no. Offensive rebound, Voigt, and they reset it. Meek Adams-Woods driving. Kicking it out to Williams. Williams going to have to pull another deep three. No. Rebound, McDermott. That's 3 times now that the shot clock has run low on Keith Williams, and he's just had to throw one up. And McDermott misses, but Bryce Enzi again throwing it down. He has had some really strong dunks here in the first quarter. The drive by Adams-Woods is up, no good. Rebound by Golden. And the Bulldogs pushing again. Kamar Baldwin. Works it in, then gets it back out. It's Jordan Tucker. Inside Golden. Into Voigt. Layup, no, but a foul is called on Chris Voigt. And the first free throw is up and good. Second free throw is no good. And here comes Cincinnati. Oh, a back cut and a dunk there by Mamadou Diarra, who just checked in. Bryce Golden to Jordan Tucker. Tough shot, no. Rebound by Keith Williams. Cincinnati looking to get a couple buckets here before the end of the quarter. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Bryce Enzi. And that'll be his first. Keith Williams with it. Dribbling on the outside. And again, he's just waiting for something to come to him. Kicks it to Harvey. Zach Harvey, the freshman. Going to have to get off a shot. Takes a mid-range jumper. Misses it. Offensive rebound by Trey Scott, though. He kicks it out, and they swing it around. Keith Williams driving to the bucket. Kicking it. Diarra going to have to pull a jumper, and he airballed it. So it'll be a shot clock violation, and Butler will get it back with 11.3 left to play in the first quarter. Kamar Baldwin taking his first break of the night as Aaron Thompson checks back in. But it's Tucker with the ball here as the clock gets down under 5. He's going to have to drive and take a shot. He throws up a floater, and it bounces out. And so that's how the first quarter will end. It's Butler 22, Cincinnati 14. We'll be back with more from Tampa right after this on the Live Sim Sports Tournament. Welcome back to Tampa. Here we go. Cincinnati with the ball to start the second quarter. The Bearcats ended the regular season red hot, winning 5 of 7 to help clinch a share of the American Conference title. Now looking to get hot here and get back into the lead in this one. The kick, Williams, open 3, and he knocks it down. Really nice drive and kick there by Javen Cumberland, the twin brother of point guard Jaron Cumberland. Jordan Tucker with it. Lost the ball, but he got it back. Butler playing 30 feet from the basket here. Not a great strategy, but a nice screen, and Badley knocks in the jumper. Henry Badley, the 6'4 senior from Wadsworth, Ohio. And Butler's lead is back up to 7. A lot of off-ball movement here in this Cincinnati offense. Javen Cumberland to the bucket, kicks it over to Trey Scott. They swing it. Zach Harvey for 3. No. Rebound snatched down by Scott, though, and he puts up and in. and a timeout there. Laval Jordan not liking what he's seeing as Trey Scott dominating the offensive glass here. And Cincinnati has pulled it to 5. This Butler team has been no stranger to big games, though, picking up wins over both Villanova and Creighton, en route to a 22-9 record and a 10-8 record in the Big East. And an over 500 record in that conference is really good, as that has been a really strong conference. Jordan Tucker looking to drive. And he pulls it back out. It's Bryce Enzi looking for something. Kicks back out to Tucker. Shot clock at 1. Throws up a 3. No. Rebound comes down to Cincinnati. And inside, it's Javen Cumberland, and it's good. 1 possession game now. Really strong start to this quarter for Cincinnati, starting with a 9-2 run. Golden drives and banks it in, though. Strong finish there from the big man. Zach Harvey with it, kicks it to DR. Inside to Keith Williams. Williams, little fadeaway shot, no, but an offensive rebound, Diarra. Put back, no. Offensive rebound, Scott. Cincinnati has really focused hard on the glass here in this second quarter, and it has paid dividends. And Keith Williams, a nice finish with the left hand to bring it back to a 3-point game. Henry Badley with it. Dribbling around, taking his time for the Bulldogs. Now it's to Bryce Golden. They swing it. Badley for 3 in the corner, no. Rebound by Diarra. Here comes Cincinnati. They can tie with a 3. And a shot there by Williams is no good. Would have been a 2 anyways, but he missed it. Aaron Thompson throwing a lob, and Enzi can't grab it. They wanted to go for the big-time momentum play, and instead they end up turning it over. Javen Cumberland driving. Layup, no. Another offensive rebound by Trey Scott. Put back, no good, though. And a rebound by Butler. Jordan Tucker with it. Thought about a 3. Didn't take it. And they work it around. Cincinnati has forced Butler way behind the 3-point line and has really struggled for them. Thompson has to throw one up. Almost banked it in. But it didn't go. And Cincinnati will get the ball back again. Keith Williams at the 3-point line, guarded by Bryce Golden. Feeds inside to the mismatch, and Trey Scott cannot take advantage. Hit the deck, but no foul, and Butler looking to push with numbers. To the lane, it's Jordan Tucker. Missed it, but he got his own board, and they reset. Feed it inside to Bryce Golden. Spin, fader, no. Cincinnati grabbing the board and pushing it up ahead at Zach Harvey. Javen Cumberland driving. In the lane, layup is good, and it's a 1-point game now. The Cumberland brothers putting together a strong performance here in the first half to keep Cincinnati in this one. It's Butler 26, Cincinnati 25. Aaron Thompson has Enzi inside if he wants him, but doesn't take it, and he's going to have to throw up another shot. He does feed Enzi. Enzi is not going to get it off, though, and it's a shot clock violation. Butler has really struggled without Kamar Baldwin in the game, and you've got to think he's going to be coming back in soon. And Cincinnati will bring it up and then call a timeout as they want to talk it over with 5:03 left in the first half. The kick to Vogt. And they swing it around. It's Mamadou Diarra with the ball at the top of the key. He drives to the bucket, lays it up, no, but a foul on Bryce Golden. That'll be his second. And it'll be 2 free throws for Mamadou Diarra, who has a chance to give Cincinnati the lead, but he can't hit the first free throw. Misses them both, and the rebound by McDermott, so Butler comes away unscathed. And then the kick, and the 3 ball is no good by Badley. And Cincinnati grabs another board. Jaron Cumberland, who's just checked back into the game for Cincinnati alongside his brother, Javen Cumberland. Jaron gets a floater off, and it's good, and Cincinnati has the lead, 27-26. A 13-4 start to this second segment of the first half here. McDermott, jumper, no. Rebound, Bryce Enzi, who lays it up and one. A tough shot, but the strength to get it to go from the 6'7" junior. He'll have a chance to complete the three-point play right here, but he missed it. Rebound Cincinnati. Kamar Baldwin has just checked back in for Butler. Cumberland driving, missed it. Rebound Baldwin. And the Bulldogs looking to push again. Baldwin drove it in and pulls it back out. Bryce Golden still in the game here. Kicks it to Aaron Thompson for 3. No. Rebound, Jaron Cumberland. Cumberland driving. Tough shot and one. What a finish there. In the air, contorting his body and laying it up and in there on the floater. And he will go to the line as well. Nifty little finish with the left hand. Cincinnati retakes the lead. Missed the free throw, though. Cincinnati has really struggled at the line. And so it's a one-point game. Here comes Butler. Aaron Thompson inside. His layup does not go. It bounces off. And another rebound for Jaron Cumberland. Jaron kicks to his brother Javen, the transfer from Oakland University. And he kicks to Vogt. Out to Micah Adams-Woods. Some dribble handoff action coming here. And then they kick it to Javen Cumberland. Shot clock running low, and the ball is knocked away, but Cumberland gets it back and is able to hoist a deep one, but it's no good, and Butler grabs the board. And it's Aaron Thompson with it. Taking his time and setting things up. They feed Golden at the top of the key, and they kick it off the screen, and Kamar Baldwin knocks in the triple. Baldwin with his third triple of the night as Butler takes a 2-point lead. Jaron Cumberland driving, kicking, Mika Adams-Woods, no. Offensive rebound, Vogt, and he lays it up and in, and we're tied. Chris Vogt, the 7'1" junior out of Mayfield, Kentucky, using that height to his advantage here. He's got a 4-inch height advantage on Bryce Golden. Golden, the only man on that side of the floor for Butler. And he's going to feed Baldwin at the top of the key, coming off a double screen, and he missed the triple that time. And Cincinnati's got the board with a chance to take the lead. Javen Cumberland driving to the bucket, lays it up and in. And Cincinnati takes the lead. Really strong play from the Cumberland brothers here as the Bearcats have the lead by 2 with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. The drive, Baldwin laying it up and in. The tough 6'1" senior guard, all Big East first team, and a Jerry West Award finalist, has been really strong in this one. And Vogt, what a shot. A tough shot, not even really able to look at the basket while being fouled, and he throws it up and it goes in. The foul's on Bryce Enzi. It's his second, I believe, and it will send Vogt to the line to try and make it a 3-point game. And he hits the free throw there. And a timeout. Laval Jordan wants to talk it over with 1:24 to play in the first half. It's Cincinnati 36, Butler 33. While we're on this break, a little rundown of the West region, headed up by Gonzaga. As the 1 seed, the 2 seed is Florida State, the 3 seed, the Oregon Ducks, the 4 seed, Wisconsin, and the 5 seed, Butler, are your top 5 seeds in this. But some sleeper teams, you've got Cincinnati, who's playing well in this one. You've also got Indiana, an 11 seed that can get hot, as they played in a really tough Big Ten, and they are battle-tested for sure. Also, Marcus Howard and Marquette will have to face off with Sam Merrill and Utah State. Now back to the action here as Butler turns it over out of the timeout. Up the floor, Jaron Cumberland, no. Rebound by Golden. And Butler with it back with 1 minute to go in the first half. Trailing by 3. Aaron Thompson to the bucket. Tough shot swatted by Vogt. And Cincinnati coming the other way. And they will slow it down here. They've got a chance to go 2 for 1 if they want to. Meek Adams-Woods drives and he's fouled. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Aaron Thompson. It's his first, but Cincinnati is in the bonus. And it means 2 free throws for Mika Adams-Woods. The freshman from Syracuse, New York, has put in solid production for the Bearcats this season. And he knocks in both free throws, and now the Bearcats lead by 5. 38-33, Cincinnati. Butler does have a chance to go 2 for 1 if they go quick, but it doesn't look like they will. And a 3-second violation called on Butler, so I guess they will go 2 for 1 there, but not in the way they liked, as they turn it over, and Cincinnati has a chance to extend their lead here before the end of the first half. Javen Cumberland driving, layup, good. Another basket there, and Cincinnati all of a sudden has a 7-point lead. Butler can hold for the last shot if they want. Baldwin dribbling it, and it looks like they will. Down to 10 on the clock. Butler's offense has really gone stagnant here late in the first half. Baldwin just dribbling around. He's going to have to heave one. He pulls up from the logo, and it's no good. And that's how the first half ends. Cincinnati 40, Butler 33. We'll be back with more from Tampa after the halftime show. Welcome back here for the second half of this game, the first game of the first round action here in the live sim sports tourney between 12th seeded Cincinnati and 5th seeded Butler. It has been the show run by the Cumberland brothers here in this first half. Jaron Cumberland leading Cincinnati with 14 points, and the Bearcats leading 40-33 over 5th seeded Butler. But we see our first upset of the tournament here. Mika Adams-Woods kicks it to Keith Williams. Williams driving, and he cannot finish. Inside, Golden layup, no. Rebound by Vogt. Here comes Cincinnati. Butler really struggled as Cincinnati finished on a strong run to finish the first half. And still struggling here to start the second on their first possession. Adams Woods kicking. Williams got caught up in this. Got free through the screen. Drove inside. Lays it up. No good though. And here comes Butler. It's McDermott laying it up, but he can't finish. Offensive rebound. Bryce Enzi, and he finishes inside. Nice little finish there to get Butler on the board here in the second half and cut the deficit to 5. Cincinnati running a 5-out offense at the moment. Some screens, and Adams Woods all alone in the lane, and he lays it up and in. LaVall Jordan cannot be happy with how his team has played defense here after a really strong start to the first half, really struggling since. Kamar Baldwin, the unquestioned leader of this Butler team, needs to keep himself going strong and needs to get his team going. He drives inside, tough layup, can't get it to go. And here comes Cincinnati looking to push. It's Jaron Cumberland to the bucket. Layup, no, but a foul is called on Aaron Thompson. Smart foul there, as now it will force Cumberland to earn him from the free throw line, where Cincinnati has really struggled in this game. First free throw is up and good. Cumberland can push this to a 9-point game if he hits this one, and he does. 44-35, Cincinnati. 16 for Jaron Cumberland. And Golden gets the ball knocked away, but he gets it back, lays it up, and one. Chris Vogt called for hitting him in the back there, a little bit of a push. And Golden, after it looked like he was going to turn it over, somehow got the ball and was able to lay it in and one. But he missed the free throw, so can't convert on the three-point play. And here comes Cincinnati, leading by 7. Keith Williams gets the screen, looking to make something happen with it. The free throw line, kicks back out. Cumberland for 3, in and out. Rebound by Baldwin. These guys are not afraid to keep shooting it. And up the floor, it's laid up and in by Henry Badley, who's just checked in, and it's a 5-point game. Butler trying to make some progress here and push back into this game. Cumberland drives. Tough layup, finishes anyways. With the contact, and puts the lead back up to 7. McDermott at the elbow, kicks to Henry Badley for 3. No. Rebound snatched down by Adams Woods. Cincinnati looking to push again. It's Cumberland to Adams Woods, who thought about a 3 and then does take it, but he can't knock it down. Rebound Butler. Sometimes when you hesitate, that makes it a whole lot harder to knock in those shots because you're not in rhythm. And I think he just wasn't expecting to be that wide open. Bryce Enzi with a mismatch on him. It's Adams Woods on him, and Enzi lays it up and in. Nice finish there from the junior, who really came on strong late in this season. Trey Scott driving. And now it's Jaron Cumberland again. Shot clock down at 5. Gets the screen. Pulls the 3. Almost banked it in, but an offensive rebound by Trey Scott and a slam. A strong slam there from Trey Scott, who has been all over the offensive glass tonight. Kamar Baldwin for 3. He got another one. At 16 for the senior guard out of Winder, Georgia. And it's a 4-point game all of a sudden. But Keith Williams, stop, pop, mid-range, good. pure jump shot there from Keith Williams. And it's back to 6. Baldwin working inside. Drives into the lane, off the glass, and good. Really nice job to use his body to seal off Trey Scott there, so Scott's unable to get the block. And it's 50-46. Cincinnati leading with 5 minutes to play in the first section of the second half. The swing, and then the drive, and the finish by Jaron Cumberland. The strength to finish through the little bit of contact, and it's back to 6. Baldwin driving, and he lays it up and in. This turned into a back and forth between Jaron Cumberland and Kamar Baldwin, each with 20 points. Cumberland drives, and it's knocked away, and Cumberland picks it up with his foot on the line. So Henry Badley with good defense to force the turnover there. And so it'll be Butler basketball. Javen Cumberland checking in for Mika Adams-Woods. He has also been a really good scorer for them in this game. Bryce Enzi driving, then gets a little bit of room, misses the mid-range jumper though. Here comes Cincinnati, looking to push. Mid-range jumper by Cumberland in transition, no good, and Butler gets it back. And now Kamar Baldwin will reset. He's got Javen Cumberland on him. Gets the screen from Enzi, doesn't use it though. Driving. Pulls it back out, kicks it to Bryce Enzi. And they swing it. It's Henry Badley with it. Shot clock down below 3. He has to pull a 3 ball, and he knocks it down. A contested 3 as the shot clock was running down. And Henry Badley knocks in his first triple of the game. And now it's a 1-point game all of a sudden. Keith Williams driving to the bucket, lays it up, and he can't finish it. Rebound by Enzi. Looks like he might have traveled there, but nonetheless, it's not called, and up the floor, here comes Butler. Kamar Baldwin driving, laying it up and in, and Butler takes the lead back. Kamar Baldwin firing up his team and firing up the crowd here as this place is getting loud in Tampa with the Butler fans. And a timeout by Cincinnati. With 13:06 remaining in this game, Butler leads 53-52. And the inbound play, and Jaron Cumberland gets right to the bucket. Kamar Baldwin struggled there on the defensive side there as Cumberland has 4 inches on him. But both of these kids are really tough. Jordan Tucker driving, turned the corner, lays it up and in. And Butler takes the lead right back. A back and forth finish here as this game looks to be like it might be coming down to the wire, as this has been close all game. Each team has had their runs where they've taken leads of 9 for Cincinnati and 8 for Butler, but in the end they both brought it back close, and Keith Williams, another nice finish inside, and Cincinnati takes the lead back. And now LaVall Jordan will want a timeout here, as Butler will talk it over, trailing by 1 with 2:17 to play in the third quarter, and 12:17 to play in the game. Kamar Baldwin had a lot of hype coming into this season as he was a preseason Naismith Trophy Watch list member and backed it up with an all-Big East first-team season and is a finalist for the Jerry West Award. Now it's Aaron Thompson that gets a nice little floater to go to put Butler back on top. A nice pick and roll. Trey Scott to the bucket. Can't finish. Rebound, Golden. Golden and Enzi have been on the floor for most of this game tonight. And there's Enzi throwing it down right on cue in transition. And Butler takes a 3-point lead. Javen Cumberland has not scored in this second half yet, after a strong first half. Dribbling it, guarded by Aaron Thompson. Makes a move. Gets inside. Tough floater, good. As he uses that strength to kind of use his body and push off the defender just a little bit to get enough room to knock in the shot. 59-58 Butler. Kamar Baldwin with it. Just inside the three-point line. Working on Jaron Cumberland. Crossover. Nice move, but could not finish. Trey Scott came over there to contest the floater, and it's too strong. Up the floor. Here comes Cincinnati. Cumberland driving baseline. Jumper, no. Rebound, Golden. Jordan Tucker for three, and he knocks down the huge transition three to give Butler some more momentum and make it a two-possession game. The three-point shot has been big for both of these teams tonight. But Butler leading by 4 here. Inside, Vogt lays it up, can't finish. Rebound, Thompson. Butler looking to get a little bit more momentum before the media timeout. Thompson drives, kicks. Kamar Baldwin for three, no. Rebound, Vogt, and they can take the last shot before the media timeout if they wish. But they won't. They go right to the bucket. Jaron Cumberland laying it up and in. A nice strong finish after the spin move. And now Butler can take the last shot before the media timeout. And it looks like they will, leading 62-60. Kamar Baldwin way deep again. Gets the screen, brings it up, pulls the three. In and out. Almost knocked it in. But heading to the media timeout here with 10 minutes to play, it is Butler 62, Cincinnati 60. And we're back from Tampa Bay here with first round action in the Live Sim Sports Tournament. 5th seeded Butler leading 12th seeded Cincinnati 62-60. Kamar Baldwin gets the screen, pulls the shot, in and out. Rebounded by Vogt, and Cincinnati looking to push. Keith Williams lowers the shoulder and kicks it in to Trey Scott, who dunks it home. It looked like Williams was going to put his head down and barrel to the bucket, but instead he found Trey Scott, who dunked it home as the double team came. So we're tied here. Jordan Tucker to the bucket. Tough shot. Can't get it to go as he banked it too strong. And it's 62 apiece. Cincinnati with a chance to take the lead back here. It's Javen Cumberland driving. He gets inside and lays it off the glass. So Cincinnati taking the lead back. This has been a back and forth game. And Baldwin drives inside, missed, but a putback by Bryce Enzi. And Enzi has been really good in this one inside. A lot of dunks, a lot of putbacks, and some really nice interior defense. Jaron Cumberland drives, though, and nobody's in the lane that time. And Cumberland finishes with the finger roll to put the Bearcats back on top. An exciting finish here on the way from Tampa. Baldwin gets it knocked away by Cumberland, and here come the Bearcats. Williams to Javen Cumberland. Inside. He's doubled and shoots over the double team, misses it, but no offensive rebound by Trey Scott. And Javen Cumberland has it, and he'll reset. Shot clock down to 5. Driving inside, tough layup, no. Rebound by Golden, and here comes Butler. Thompson to Enzi, who throws it down. Bryce Enzi tying up the game at 66 with a ferocious dunk here with 7:30 to play in this second half. Javen Cumberland in the corner finds his brother inside, who lays it up and in, using that size advantage he has over Kamar Baldwin and putting it in. It's 68-66 Cincinnati. Baldwin, long on the jumper. Rebound Vogt. Here comes Cincinnati. And Cincinnati swinging it around. 5-out offense here for the Bearcats. And Williams gets it up top, drives inside, lays it up, and missed it. I don't even know that one hit the rim. Not a great shot there from Keith Williams. Inside, out of control on the layup. And now it's Jordan Tucker for Butler trying to tie or take the lead here on this possession. Tucker driving to the bucket on Cumberland, lays it up and in. Nice finish. Timeout Cincinnati. 68 apiece, 6:18 to play here in the second half of this first round matchup from Tampa Bay. And we're back here, Cincinnati with it. What do they draw up out of the timeout? A steal by Thompson. I don't think that was ideal, but he lays it up, and he's fouled on the other end. A nice, smart foul there by Mika Adams-Woods to save the layup. And it's going to send Thompson to the line for 2, where he'll have to earn them to try to put Butler back on top. Knocks in the first. Second one is good as well. And Butler leads by 2. Here comes Cincinnati. The swing, Cumberland drive, mid-range, no, it bounces out, rebound by Golden. McDermott lost the ball though, but he gets it back. Pulls the jumper, good. The baseline mid-range jumper goes. And Butler takes a 4-point lead again. Mika Adams-Woods. Driving. Kicks it back out to Vogt. And it's Jaron Cumberland with it. Comes off the screen, pulls the jumper, miss. Rebound Golden. Cumberland has gone cold recently, and that's not good for Cincinnati. They need him to heat back up again. Aaron Thompson slowing it down here for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes to play in the second half. Thompson looking. Gives to Enzi, to Tucker, back to Thompson. Driving. Pulls a tough shot, and he banks it in anyways. Really nice layup there. And he's got 8 now. Jaron Cumberland bringing it up and giving it to Vogt. Vogt 30 feet from the bucket, back to Cumberland in the corner. Screen comes, and the drive. Vogt misses, but he gets his own board. Offensive rebounds have been a really big thing for Cincinnati, but McDermott comes up with a steal, and all alone he slams it down in transition. And Butler's lead is 8 now with 4:15 to play in this one. Does Cincinnati have another push in them? That'll be a nice start as Trey Scott comes off the screen and nobody picked him up, and he just walks to the bucket and dunks it home. And Laval Jordan wants a timeout. He is disgusted by his team's effort on that one. So with 3:56 to play in the second half, 5th-seeded Butler leads 12th-seeded Cincinnati 76-70. And Butler out of the timeout with it. Aaron Thompson. Neither team has been that great out of timeouts here in this game. We'll see if Butler can change it on this possession here and get a big-time bucket. Golden. Dribbling around. And he gets it to Thompson for an open three. No good. Rebound comes out to Cincinnati on the long rebound. And Jaron Cumberland sets it up. Vogt. Crossover, and he's dribbling at the elbow. Lost the ball, but kicks it to the corner after getting it back. Adams Woods gets the screen, pulls the three from the corner, and knocks it in. Mika Adams Woods. And it's a three-point game now. Golden to McDermott. The drive, the tough finish. Can't get it to drop, though. And here comes Cincinnati. They could tie with a three here. Mika Adams Woods driving, lays it up and in as he scored 5 straight for the Bearcats. And it's a timeout for Butler. One-point lead for the Bulldogs here with 2:44 remaining. And here is a big possession for Butler, looking to extend the lead to 3 or 4 here on this possession. Thompson kicking to Golden. Bryce Golden, the 6'9" sophomore. And he kicks it out, and Butler pulls a three, and they don't get it to go, though. And here comes Cincinnati. A lot of three-pointers being hoisted up by both teams. Mika Adams Woods again! An and one there, a foul on Enzi. And now Cincinnati has the lead, and Mika Adams Woods has a chance to make it 2 here at the free throw line. He has scored 7 straight for Cincinnati as he has taken over this game. The free throw is good. 8 straight points from the freshman, making a big impact on the biggest stage here in live sim sports tournament action. McDermott stepping in, 3-ball, no. Rebound, Vogt. Here come the Bearcats, 2-point lead. And a dunk! Trey Scott with a thundering dunk. A 12-0 run for Cincinnati, and they lead by 4. What a turnaround for the Bearcats. Kamar Baldwin driving, kicking inside. Enzi knocks in the layup. 2-point game. 20 points and 10 boards for Bryce Inzie. Jaron Cumberland. Driving. Shooting over Thompson and missing it. Rebound, Inzie. Up the floor comes Kamar Baldwin. He's driving. He goes to the bucket. Layup, good, and we're tied with 1:18 to play. Down to the wire here in Tampa Bay. 80 apiece with 1:14 to go. This is what this tournament is all about. Really good action. Cumberland drives and finishes to put Cincinnati back on top with 1 minute to go. And it's Kamar Baldwin. Gets the screen and he drives. Lays it up and in. A nice finish and a timeout, Cincinnati. 82 apiece with 52.8 on the clock. You want close games? We've got them here. You want craziness? We've got it here. We've got everything you need here in the live sim sports tournament. Keep your eyes glued to the screen because we've got a good one coming up here for you right now. And Cumberland inbounding. Lays it up and he's fouled. And that is a big play now because it will send Jaron Cumberland to the line for 2 free throws with 49.3 on the clock. And the first free throw is good. Big shot there because Cincinnati has really struggled from the line in this game. And Jaron Cumberland knocks down the first to give Cincinnati the lead. The second, also good. 2 huge free throws there from Cumberland. And it's going to be Butler basketball here. 45 seconds on the clock. And a foul is called on Chris Vogt, and that is going to not send Butler to the line yet, but it will give Butler a chance to set up a play here with a side inbound with 42.9 seconds. No, it will send Vogt or him to the line. They're going to say it was an intentional foul, and Golden will go to the line for the free throw. And he knocks in the first. And now Butler will get the ball back here after they called a foul. And Golden gets it into Baldwin. Kamar Baldwin. Driving to the lane. Takes a tough shot and he missed it. Rebound Trey Scott, 30 seconds left. Shot clock and game clock, 8-second difference. Mika Adams-Woods inside, Vogt, good! Timeout Butler, 24.6 on the clock. Cincinnati leads it by 3. I promised good action, and we've got that for you here with 24.6 on the clock. Butler with the ball, trailing by 3. Does Kamar Baldwin have another clutch shot in him as he has hit game winner after game winner this year, including the dagger in their final regular season game against Xavier? Can he do it again, or will Cincinnati pull the 5-12 upset? Golden inbounds to Kamar Baldwin. Baldwin, a little shake and bake step back move. He drives to the bucket and goes up with a two-pointer, and he missed it. Rebound, Mika Adams-Woods, and a foul on Kamar Baldwin. They tried to take the quick two over the three. The only problem with that is they didn't make the two. So now Mika Adams-Woods, the freshman, will step to the line in the biggest free throws of his young career. And he missed the first one. A big miss. But he's got to make this next one. If he knocks this in, it's a two-possession game with 15 seconds left. And he did. A big free throw there. Butler out of timeouts. 15.3 on the clock. Got to have a quick bucket here. Kamar Baldwin brings it up and kicks. McDermott pulls from way deep. In and out. Rebound, Scott. And they swing it around. And it's going to be Jaron Cumberland going to the line to try and ice this game with 6 seconds left. And it looks like 12th-seeded Cincinnati will be advancing to face the winner of Wisconsin and North Texas in the second round. First free throw. No good. Cincinnati still unable to make free throws, but it's going to be really tough for Butler to come back here with a two-possession game with 6 seconds left. Cumberland hits the second. 5-point game, and they get it in to Aaron Thompson, who brings it up, kicks. McDermott for three at the buzzer's no good, and that'll do it. Cincinnati pulls the upset 88-83 and knocks off 5th-seeded Butler. What a way to start off the first round of our live sim sports tournament here between two really good teams and an upset, which is always fun to watch. Our scoring leaders, Kamar Baldwin with 26, Bryce Inzie with 20 and 11, and Bryce Golden with 11 and 13 for Butler in the loss. And for Cincinnati, 33 points for Jaron Cumberland and 15 for Mika Adams-Woods, including a 8-0 run by himself in the fourth quarter as Cincinnati comes up with the big win. That'll be it here from our first game from Tampa. For Live Sim Sports, I'm Zach Serdenik.
You are looking live in St. Louis. The Enterprise Center was the home to Arch Madness. Now it's the home to March Madness. Colorado taking on Providence in this 8 versus 9 matchup. The winner plays the winner of our next game, which is Baylor and Siena. And we are underway. Tip-off is won back by Providence, and the Friars will have a chance to score the first points of this one. Providence, coached by Ed Cooley, 19-12 out of the Big East, as David Duke draws a foul on McKinley Wright, and he'll have a chance to score the first points of the day here in St. Louis. The first of 4 games in St. Louis today, and the first of several games you'll see today on Live Sim Sports as Duke hits his free throw and puts Providence ahead. David Duke sinks them both. Local guy from Providence, Rhode Island, went to Cushing Academy. Highly sought after, and he's lived up to that. 12 points a game this season for David Duke. The Colorado Buffaloes, let's talk about them. 21-11 out of the Pac-12, where they went 10-8. Really strong start to the season for Colorado, including a win over Dayton. They climbed all the way up to number 16 in the rankings at one point, as McKinley Wright puts them on the board to make it 2-2. A couple of strong defenses go toe-to-toe in this one. Not to say that these two teams can't score. A little bit of a mirror image thing going on in this one as Watson slams one home. Not too much to separate these two teams on paper, and they kind of play a similar style, have some similar season averages in many key categories, which we'll go into later on. This is just the way an 8-9 matchup was supposed to be. Prototypical type of game. McKinley Wright dishes to Schwartz. Deshaun Schwartz looking for options, gets a high screen, has to put up a 3 and misses it. Tyler Bay tries to go for the rebound. Instead, Luwan Pipkins comes the other way for Providence, and he is fouled in transition by Shane Gatling. Luwan Pipkins has really had a strong second half of the season for Providence. Averages nearly 11 points a game. When he's on, he is on. He pulls up from the elbow and misses. David Duke gets the rebound, kicks it out. Alpha Diallo, his three-pointer, is off the mark. And McKinley Wright pulls it down for Colorado. McKinley Wright, the leading scorer for Colorado from North Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Working at the free throw line extended here. Going down low to Batty. Evan Batty gets fouled on the way up by Pipkins. A little size mismatch, and Pipkins commits the foul. Evan Batty from View Park, California, the sophomore, averaging 9 points, 6 rebounds per game. Where's number 21 in real life, number 7 here. And if you see a number that's a little bit off, that's because there are some numbers in 2K that are retired on the specific teams that these rosters have been built into. So Batty wearing number 7 today. Misses his first free throw and shoots his second. Colorado shoots 73% as a team from the line. Pretty good mark, but Batty misses them both. AJ Reeves pulls down the rebound and pushes ahead for Providence. The Friars, a team that I thought was a sleeping giant this season in the Big East. They really came on strong down the stretch. They enter the tournament having won 6 in a row as Diallo gets his own rebound, follows it up, and scores on the reverse. The Friars were down in the dumps at one point, just 11-10 at the end of January, and they finished 19-12. Friars have won 9 of their last 10. Batty goes up on Watson and misses it. AJ Reeves comes down with the rebound. Each team content to slow down the pace a little bit in the half court, and each team pretty solid from three-point land as well. Reeves drives in and misses. Rebound to Deshaun Schwartz from Colorado Springs. He pushes up to right. He'll take a 3 and have it go in and out. Slow start offensively for the Buffaloes. Diallo gets it down low to Watson, and he scores. Pass was tipped away and nearly stolen. Instead, Providence takes an early 6-point lead here on Channel 1 of Live Sim Sports. Action resumes here, 3 minutes in. I'm Jake Herman on the call for this 9 versus 8 matchup. Providence and Colorado, where the 9-seeded Friars out of the Big East are off to a solid start. Colorado yet to gain a foothold in this one as Schwartz takes a tough 2 inside, no good. Not the best shot selection early on for Tad Boyle and his team. Diallo drives to the racket, slams it home. Alpha Diallo forcing the issue early on. He's got some early points. And Providence up by 8 now. Buffalo's into the tournament on a 5-game losing streak. McKinley Wright pulls up from the low block and misses. Batty puts it up and misses on the rebound attempt. And right now the recent trends continuing. Providence coming in hot, Colorado cold as Watson lays one up with a left hand. And it's a 10-point lead early on. Just 4 minutes into this one. Tad Boyle's already used one timeout for Colorado. Doesn't want to take another. Needs his team to figure something out here. Wouldn't be surprised if they lean on McKinley Wright. Batty goes up for 2 and scores. Evan Batty making things happen on the inside on that trip down the floor. Watson now out on the elbow, guarded by Batty. Batty comes up and challenges. 10 to shoot. Watson still standing around. Now he'll try to force the issue. Hands off to Pipkins, who kicks it out for Duke. Duke's going to have to take a 3 at the end of the shot clock, and he nearly gets it to go. Rebound Batty. After that one rattled out, Deshaun Schwartz will push the pace and look to get Colorado back into it. He finds Batty down low, and Evan Batty scores. So Schwartz and Batty linking up yet again, and the Buffs have now scored twice in a row. Looking to snap a 5-game skid. Diallo with his right hand goes up strong and doesn't get the roll. Tyler Bay the rebound. Bay the leading rebounder for Colorado with 9 per game. Picks one up right there. Wright gets a high screen from Batty. Has some space. Dishes to Gatling. His 3-pointer is no good. Rebound Watson. Nate Watson from Bishop O'Connell High School in Arlington. He'll find Diallo down low. Diallo misses. Watson's there for the follow, and he's stripped on the way up. Tyler Bay got a hand in there. And Colorado will come the other way. Gatling to Wright, working on Pipkins. McKinley Wright looking for some space. He's never afraid to pull up and shoot it. Passes down to Bay. Bay goes up against Diallo. No good, gets his own rebound, and he puts it in. 6 unanswered now for the Buffs. David Duke down low to Watson. Pipkins on the handoff. He'll drive with the right hand and finish. Luan Pipkins, the senior from Chicago, getting himself on the board. Some subs getting ready to enter the game for each team. Lucas Seward getting ready to enter for Colorado. McKinley Wright behind the back dribbles, goes inside and gets it in one. Nice take that time by Wright, the junior. Him and Bay, a couple of juniors. NBA level talent on this Buffs team. Wright knocks down the free throw and brings Colorado back to within 3. Back and forth first segment of play here. Providence moments ago led it by 10. Now it's just 3. Pipkins up to Diallo. Diallo working with Watson. It's a pick and roll, and it works to perfection. Watson scores it down low over Seward. Providence by 5. Right up high. Kicks it over to Maddox Daniels. And the drive and the bucket is good for Daniels from Sewanee, Georgia. Getting involved. Actually went to high school in Beverly Hills, did Daniels. Interesting change of scenery there. Diallo. He'll force the issue and have it stripped away by Seward. Colorado now all of a sudden has a chance to tie or cut it to 1. Wright gets a screen from Bay, working on the much bigger defender in Diallo, so he'll pull it out. Now it's Bay with a mismatch on Pipkins. He'll go back to the basket, spin around, and score. So Colorado, after being forced to use an early timeout, finds their footing, and they are in this basketball game now. It's 16-15. Diallo feeds it down low, and the jam for Khalif Young from Vaughan, Canada. Each team finding some offensive success early on in this one. McKinley Wright down low to Bay, nearly dribbles it on the baseline and kicks it out now to Seward. Seward working on Khalif Young, kicks it to Wright. 3 to shoot for Wright. He'll dribble with his left hand. Step back Jay goes up, and it's in and out. Rebound Nate Watson. Alpha Diallo once again will push. Diallo draws the foul. Alpha Diallo aggressive off the dribble from Brewster Academy in New York. Averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds a game to go along with 2.5 assists. Really a complete player for this Providence team. He misses the first free throw. Providence, not a great free throw shooting team. Just 69.5% on the year in that regard. Diallo, a 63% shooter, will take his second here. Mentioned the Friars' winning streak entering this game. They haven't just been beating teams, they've been beating very good teams. Wins over Marquette, Villanova, Xavier, and a trouncing of DePaul, 93-55 in their most recent game. They're a team that I think really would have made some noise in that Big East tournament, the way they were playing. Colorado has to face him here. Seward along 2. He gets it to go. Nice assist by McKinley Wright, who averages 5 a game, and you see why right there. And so far, this one has lived up to billing. Not too much to separate these two teams. We got a tight one early. Khalif Young goes up from the mid-range and misses. Seward pulls it down the board. Up ahead to Eli Parquette. And it's Wright now. Providence with a slight edge in the rebounding department early on. Maddox Daniels works off a screen from Bay and loses it off his foot. Diallo comes the other way with Pipkins in transition. He finds Pipkins. A three-pointer is off the mark. A little long that time from Luan Pipkins. Colorado's turn to push. Daniels will drive baseline, go with the reverse, and draw the foul. It's on Emmett Holt, who had just checked into the game, the senior from Webster, New York. And Maddox Daniels heads to the line, where he is just a 41% shooter. Doesn't get there all that often. It's a Colorado team that's very scrappy. Particularly Wright and Tyler Bay, each averaging about a steal and a half per game. We'll see how that factors in as this game wears on. Pipkins near the elbow. Dishes it off to White. White from the mid-range, no good. Malik White's first shot of the game is off the mark. 6-second differential now for Daniels. He'll pull it out, maybe take his time now. McKinley Wright gets it up high. Couple of ball fakes, trying to get some separation from Malik White. 6 to shoot for Daniels. He'll pull up from three-point range and miss it. Last shot of the quarter coming up for Providence. It's Greg Gant now. Pipkins calling for it and now gets it. Pipkins, a 3-ball, is off the mark, and we are tied 19 apiece as we head to our first TV timeout. 10 down, 10 to go in the first half, and nothing in between these two. Tie game. Action getting set to resume, and the Colorado Buffaloes will inbound. The Buffs, a team that reached some soaring heights in the early part of the season, including a win over Dayton at a neutral site at the United Center. So not really neutral. Probably some more Dayton fans there than Colorado fans, but they knocked off the one-seeded Flyers, and now they look for another shot at a one seed. McKinley Wright forces up a 3 and nearly banks it home. No good, though. The winner of this game will face number 1 Baylor or number 16 Siena. As Providence scores in transition, Emmett Holt puts it in. So Colorado ranked 16th at one point, but it fell out of the rankings down the stretch due to some late season struggles. They lost their last game coming in against Washington State, a team not in this field. Also lost to Utah, Stanford, Cal, UCLA on this losing streak. But it all will be erased if they can win this one. Wright puts it up in 2 straight poor possessions for the Buffs, and Wright looking frustrated as he's been stuck with the ball up high late in the shot clock a few times here in the recent going. Substitutions entering the game now. A.J. Reeves re-enters for Coach Ed Cooley and the Friars. Ed Cooley, such a passionate, smart head coach. You do not want to see his team at this point of the season. Providence always seems to improve so much as the season goes along. And they pulled off some great tournament magic in recent years. They've been a tough out every single time. Holt goes up, backing down his defender, but Eli Parquette stands up to the challenge. Seward with it up high. Goes to Bay, who dishes it for Wright. Wright working on Pipkins, who's done a nice job defending him thus far. Seaworth working on Gant now. Trying to back him down. He goes up and loses it. Dishes to Bay, and Bay's shot is no good. Rebound Khalif Young. Malik White gets it now and dribbles up along the left wing. Pipkins will give and go with Reeves. His three-pointer, no good. Neither team has found a lot of success from the outside, but they've been able to get a lot going on the inside. Here's Bay with a jam, and Colorado runs the floor in transition nicely. Both of these teams more experienced than the average team in this field. A lot of juniors and seniors returning. Each of them returning over 70% of their minutes and scoring from last season, as Pipkins takes a three and misses, nearly gets pinned on the top of the glass. Instead, Wright comes the other way, leaving it for Parquet. Parquet to Daniels. Bay now working on Young. Goes up. Rattles in and out, but gets his own rebound. Seward, the follow, no good. Emmett Holt with the contest. Maybe got away with some contact there, no call. And now it's Pipkins the other way, so the defenses have dug their heels in here. Another turnover forced by Bay, who's been very active on the defensive end of the floor. Seward, drive and kick. Parquet, a three. No good, and these teams cannot buy a three-point bucket, despite having strong three-point shooting percentages for both of them. Defense continues to wreak havoc here. Just 4 total points in the first 3 minutes of action here in the second. McKinley Wright takes a long two and finally breaks the drought. Colorado has their first lead of the night. It is 23-21 in favor of the Buffs. And noticing this, Ed Cooley calls timeout. He's looking to get David Duke back on the floor as well. Colorado out in front on a little extended run. About 10 minutes ago, this game was 12-2 in favor of Providence, and ever since, it has been a 21-9 extended run by the Buffaloes out of the Pac-12, who have made a little charge here and taken their first lead of the ballgame. Long way to go in this one, and something tells me it could come down to the wire. Reeves, little trouble in the exchange, a botched exchange in fact, and a shot clock violation may have stopped Colorado from scoring in transition. Providence offense out of sync here to start the second quarter. Really for the last 5 or 6 minutes of game clock, they've been out of sync. Who's going to get them out of the slump? Nate Watson back into the game, guards Batty. Deshaun Schwartz, who's got a couple of assists already, leaves it for Seward. Parquet, who's missed a couple of open threes, gives to Batty. Seward with 10 to shoot. McKinley Wright sits. So Colorado getting some different guys working the ball around as facilitators. Gatling leaves it for Seward. He'll take a three-pointer and have it go in and out. Neither team can get a roll as of late here. These rims have been unforgiving both ways. Malik White now works on Gatling. Goes up strong and misses. Rebound Young, and he puts it in. Providence has done a nice job on the offensive glass, as has Colorado. Neither team has done a great job boxing out defensively. A lot of second chance points going each way early on. It's been that kind of a scrappy game this afternoon. Gatling with his right hand. Leaves it for Batty, who kicks it out to Seward. Watson, such a good presence inside as a rim protector for Providence. Gatling gets open off a screen, but doesn't hit it. Wide open off the screen from Seward. But Colorado has failed to convert on some wide open shots, as has Providence in the early going. Scoring started off fast and furious, and now it's slowed down. Just 4 points apiece for each team 5 minutes into the quarter. Parquette gets the steal and pushes the pace. Batty drives in and draws the foul. Nothing going easy at the rim. It's been a physical game. And Batty will go back to the line where he missed a pair earlier. Evan Batty, a 70% free throw shooter on the season. Batty an efficient 52% from the field this year. 0 for 3 tonight at the line, trying to change that right here. And he's unable to. 0 for 4. Colorado. Now a transition 3 for White, and it's good. What a swing. A pair of missed free throws by Batty. And an immediate answer by Malik White. Averages 7 points a game. This Providence team's so deep. So deep. They've got 7 players averaging 5 or more points. There's a 3 ball the other way for Gatling. Colorado finally gets a 3 to go to answer Providence's 3. This game has been tit for tat. 26 all. Watson working on Batty. Tries a strong move, but is way off on the shot. Nearly went behind the backboard. Gatling pushes. Schwartz for 2. No. Had a lot of space there, but decided to pull up from the free throw line. And White gives to Diallo. Diallo gets a high screen from Watson. Dribbles to his right into traffic. Goes up over Batty and can't get it to go. Rebound Evan Batty. Shane Gatling works it ahead to Schwartz. Deshaun Schwartz working on Watson. Might try to go by him here. No, instead he goes to Batty, who has a size mismatch on Diallo and scores it. Colorado back on top. Alpha Diallo drives to the right hand and gets to the bucket right around Seaworth. Gotta help a little bit better than that defensively. And we're dead even again. This game, the first of 4 from St. Louis today. Our next game coming up after this is between Baylor and Siena. I'll have the call for that one as well. Watson gives it back to White. Malik White has made a nice impact off the bench on both ends of the floor for Providence in this one. He'll probe into the paint and kick it out for A.J. Reeves. Reeves gets a screen from Watson, has to take a long 2 and misses it. Rebound Seaworth. So with McKinley Wright off the floor resting, Colorado has stayed steady. Gatling to Batty. Batty working on Diallo. Nice spin move and a score. Evan Batty having himself a nice first half. The sophomore, 264 pounds, 6'8", knows how to use it. Diallo working on Seaworth. Gets around him again. Pulls up for 2 and misses. Watson the rebound and the putback is good. The offensive rebounding onslaught continues. Both of these teams very deep, and they really crashed the glass well. Defensively, I'd like to see some closeouts improve here as this one goes on. Gatling into traffic, puts one up, and that's a tough shot trying to get that over Watson. It's no good. A.J. Reeves has it poked away, and it'll stay right here. Aggressive defense by Parquet from Beaumont, Texas. As Parquet will exit now, Maddox Daniels re-enters. Last 2 minutes of the first half here, in a quarter that's been half as high scoring as the first one. Defenses have dug their heels in. Diallo try to get to the bucket again. Euro step and a nice finish by Alpha Diallo. Diallo, every field goal tonight has been in the paint. Wonder when Tad Boyle will go back to McKinley Wright as Gatling gets to the line, and the second foul is called on Nate Watson. Foul trouble, not as much of an issue for these two teams as others, just because they're each so deep. A real testament to what it takes to get into this live sim sports field. Gotta have depth to get through the grind of a college basketball season. Doesn't matter where you play. Gatling gets 1 for 2 at the line, and Providence maintains a 1-point advantage. Rebounds have gone the way of the Friars to this point. They've used the second chance points to get out in front. Reeves pulls up for 2 and hits. A.J. Reeves showing off the range. And the Friars have scored on a few trips in a row here. Can they string together some stops and make this a run? Gatling hands off to Maddox. Haven't seen a lot of Tyler Bay offensively as of late. He's the leading scorer for Colorado, number 1. Now Bay gets it down low. Working against Reeves. Goes up and scores with the right hand. Right over David Duke, not Reeves. I stand corrected. It is a 1-point lead now. Duke will try to answer the other way. Going up against Maddox. Dishes to Watson. No good. Watson gets it back, though. Another offensive rebound for Providence. That's their 6th, and they convert it again. That has been absolutely the story. Offensive rebounding for Providence and second chance points has led them to this narrow advantage. Providence looking to continue a 6-game winning streak. Colorado looking to snap a 5-game skid. One will advance, one will go home. 5 to shoot for Deshaun Schwartz. Working against Reeves, goes up and scores. Neither team shy about getting the ball into the post. Each have struggled from 3-point range. And Providence now will get a chance for the last shot of the half. Pipkins takes a long 2. High arcing, but no good. Batty has to heave it, and he won't even try it. So this game has been razor tight. It's close, 36-35. Providence on top at the break. Stick around. We're coming down the stretch next on Live Sim Sports. Second half getting underway here in St. Louis. Hope you're comfortable and ready for a fun day of wall-to-wall basketball. Nate Watson, he came ready to play today, already nearing a double-double in the first half of action. 12 points, most of them have come on second chances and putbacks, 9 rebounds. A handful of those have been on the offensive glass. Can Colorado find an answer for him? But the Buffs have hung tight. Diallo pokes into the backcourt where Tyler Bay goes and retrieves. Starters on the floor for each team to start the second half. Bay leaves it for Batty, who had a strong first half. He'll pull up and doesn't connect. You wonder if Batty's 0 for 4 start from the free throw line is affecting his aggressiveness. It shouldn't, as Pipkins misses. Watson, another rebound. There's a double-double just 28 seconds into the second half. Mark that down. That may be one of the fastest double-doubles we'll see in this tournament, as Watson buries the first free throw. 13 points already for Watson. Goes 1 for 2 at the line. True to his 56% he shot on the year. Schwartz goes into 2 defenders, and it doesn't matter. He scores. Deshaun Schwartz has been very aggressive as of late, and it's paid off for him. Highly sought after recruit from Colorado Springs, stayed at home for Coach Tad Boyle. Now in his junior season, is really impressed this year. Nearly 10 points a game, 3.5 rebounds a game, does a little bit of everything. Great defender as well. Here's Pipkins. Probing into the paint, leaves it for Watson. Reeves has to put it up at the end of the shot clock. It's no good. Schwartz gets the rebound. Deshaun Schwartz has been the man for Colorado here. He's got McKinley right behind him. Recovers a loose ball and leaves it for Gatling. Shane Gatling has hit one of the only threes of the game for Colorado. He'll drive. Nice move by Gatling. And I've been impressed with the Buffs' ability to get to the bucket. Each team shooting a pretty high percentage from the inside. From the outside, not so much. And we'll see maybe if they keep up with those game plans or if one team tries to get it going from the arc. Diallo misses a tough two. Good defense by Schwartz. And Diallo has made an impact but hasn't been the most efficient thus far. Gatling working on Reeves. Hands off for Wright. McKinley Wright's been a little quiet as of late. Dishes for Gatling. Thought about the three but leaves it for Bay, who's got the smaller defender on him in Pipkins, but has to dish it off for Wright. 3 to shoot for Wright. He'll drive it to the paint and miss the runner. Little layup. Got some space but couldn't get it to go, off balance. And Duke goes the other way. David Duke, who got the scoring going for Providence, has been quiet as well. He's a second leading scorer for the Friars. But it's really a different hero every day for this Friars team. A lot of balance. They find themselves down by 2 here. Pipkins looking to change that. 2 on the shot clock. He'll hoist up a tray, and it goes in and out. Providence has not had a lot of success from beyond the arc, even when they've been open. And Pipkins having a slow day at the office. Just 1 of 8 from the field. Somebody else will have to step up. Schwartz with the right hand. He's got space, and he throws it down. Deshaun Schwartz gives Colorado their largest lead of the afternoon at just 4. That's how tight things have been in this one. Providence led by as many as 10 early on, if you're just joining us. But Colorado has gained a foothold since, and we've had ourselves a nice back-and-forth contest. Pipkins near the arc. He'll take a 3, and he gets it to go. Luan Pipkins breaks out of the slump and brings Providence back to within 1. McKinley Wright and Pipkins, couple of point guards I expected to duel out in this game. Wright now working inside on Diallo, gets help from Pipkins. Now he's one-on-one with Pipkins in the paint. Dishes for Bay. Gatling on the perimeter. Drives to the right. On the baseline now with 2 to shoot. He'll go up with the left hand and doesn't get it to go. And I expected a battle of the point guards between Pipkins and Wright, and it really hasn't materialized. It's been a game of slashing and driving into the paint. Duke goes up and drives and scores just like that. Providence back in front. Nice answer from the Friars. Both of these teams showing a lot of heart in this one. Gatling. Down low for Batty. Nice find for Gatling. But he has to dish it out, not wanting to shoot over Watson. Watson's gotten the best of that matchup as of late. Spin move. Goes down. Tyler Bay checks back in on the score sheet. Everybody starting to heat up now. This one's getting entertaining. Exciting first 5 minutes of the second half. 43-42 our score. Watson leaves it for David Duke. Watson sets a screen. Duke wards off the defender. Goes up and he's blocked. He's blocked by Tyler Bay. Deshaun Schwartz, who's had a strong game getting to the cup, leaves it for Bay, who throws a daring pass to Gatling. Wright has it poked away. Stolen by Duke. David Duke, not to be confused with the Duke Blue Devils, throws it up to Pipkins. Reeves, one-on-one with Batty. He'll go right around him, get to the rim and miss, but he chases down his own board. That's the 8th offensive rebound of the night for Providence. Pipkins gets a wild pass. No good. Another rebound for Watson. Make it 9 offensive boards for the Friars. Crazy. Reeves on the outside, towing the line. 3 to shoot off the rebound. Throws one up and scores. The Friars make it count on their 3rd chance. This is the Providence team 12th in the land in offensive rebounding, and they have come to play in that regard tonight, true to billing. And Colorado wants to make an adjustment, get some subs into the game. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Well, coming into the game, we knew offensive rebounding was a strength for Providence, but defensive rebounding also a strong suit for Colorado. So far, Providence has showed up in that area. Colorado has not, and that's the reason Providence is ahead. Maddox Daniels for three. No good. Nearly put Colorado back in front. Pipkins grabs the rebound and pushes to White. White down low for Diallo, and yes, that's good for Alpha Diallo. 11 points now for number 11, and the Friars up by 3. Little push now for Providence. 8-2 run. Right. Gives it to Seward. Working on the much smaller defender in Pipkins, but dishes it to Maddox Daniels. Daniels for a long-range 2. He cans it. Daniels hits. And Colorado has been the hotter shooting team coming out to start, but those percentages deceive. Providence has gotten offensive rebounds to give themselves more looks at the bucket than Colorado, and that's why they've grabbed this 1-point advantage. Pipkins, mid-range. No. Another rebound. Diallo goes up, no good. Loose ball, and Seward pulls it down. So another offensive rebound. That time the Friars do not convert. It's Batty, maybe getting away with a walk and scoring on the reverse. Evan Batty putting one in for the Buffs as we approach the 13-minute mark in this one. 3:08 until our next TV timeout. It's Young, Khalif Young, yes, on the drive. Scores right over McKinley Wright. That was our 10th lead change of the night. We've had 8 ties. Speaks to the back and forth nature of this one. What else would you expect from an 8-9 matchup? This is how it's supposed to be. Wright working on Pipkins. McKinley Wright, the leading scorer, has been quiet. Daniels has it poked away by Diallo. And only 1.5 seconds left for Buffs to shoot when they will re-inbound this thing. Wonder if Coach Boyle's got an inbound play for this one. We'll see. Little play. Wright comes off a screen, has to pop out up high. They get it into a 3. Parquette nearly got it to go. Actually, nice open look there. But they don't convert it. What else is new? Neither team can hit a 3. It's Duke inside. Number 3 scores a 2. 50-47 in favor of the Friars. Providence has done a nice job in transition. Whenever Colorado's hoisted a bad 3, Providence has made them pay, doing the little things right on the offensive glass and in transition. But Colorado hanging tough. It's right now to Parquet. Working on White. Shoots it over Malik White. That has it blocked. White got a piece of it. Duke will push the floor again. David Duke pulls up from the mid-range. And he just hasn't had that shot going for him tonight at all. Parquet with a right hand looking to get some space. Has McKinley Wright up high, and he'll now reset the offense. Screen frees up Daniels. Daniels tries to get around the defense, but can't do so. Nice defense by Duke. 3-pointer for Parquette's on the way, and it's good! We are all tied up, 50-50 here as we approach the end of our third quarter. And Ed Cooley wants to talk. We're knotted up, and we'll be right back. Action resumes here as the Friars will inbound. Having just given up a 3-pointer to allow Colorado to tie it, it's down low for White, and it's good. Malik White has had himself a good night here off the bench. And it is 52-50. Neither team has gone up by more than 4 points in this second half. If you're just tuning in, Providence led by 10 earlier, but Colorado has come back. McKinley Wright working on Pipkins, being harassed. Seaworth kicks it out for Maddox Daniels. Spin move and a mid-range shot is no good. Daniels shooting more than he normally does in this one. Doesn't get that one to go. Diallo splits the D, goes up strong, and rattles it home. Here comes Alpha Diallo. 13 points now in this one. He averages 14. He's likely to get there in this one. Chance for a 2-for-1 if the Buffs hurry. Parquette to McKinley Wright. And now they're not going to get that 2-for-1. Wright with a crossover move, working on Diallo. Gets some space. Wright, shifty. Gives it to Seaworth. Kicks it out for Parquette. He'll take another 3, but doesn't hit that time. Can't get 2 in a row. And now the Friars can stretch this out at the end of the quarter. Diallo goes up for a tough 2. Rattles in and out, but gets the rebound. Puts it up, and no good. Wow, misses from point blank. And a loose ball foul on Khalif Young as well. That was the 12th offensive rebound of the night for Providence. But that time, Diallo, inexcusable miss. Right in the cylinder. Colorado with a chance now. Batty will go after the loose ball, but Duke gets there first. And that will end our third quarter. Sloppy sequence there. But the Friars will take it. 54-50. They lead in a game where every bucket is going to matter. Get comfortable. This one's coming down to the wire in St. Louis. Minutes left. Just 10 minutes left in this one. And it's a 4-point lead for the Friars from Providence, Rhode Island. Providence College. As Khalif Young gets fouled by McKinley Wright. He picks up his second. Nobody in real foul trouble in this game. And as I mentioned earlier, even if they did, these teams have so much depth that it really wouldn't affect the game too much. There's a look at Coach Tad Boyle from the Colorado Buffs. He's seen his team give up 4 unanswered, and Young fails to make it 5. Khalif Young, a 55% free throw shooter, gets 1 of 2 to go. Free throw shooting has not been particularly strong for either team in this one. It's been a grit and grind game. Each team has had some success working the ball inside, and lately, they're starting to get some outside shots to go as well. Batty, one-on-one with Young. Batty uses his size, and makes it look easy. 55-52. Tyler Bay getting ready to re-enter the game now for Colorado. Interesting to see when these coaches will bring their star players on. Don't want them to get too tired too early. Watson sits right now as Young is blocked down low by Batty. Gets it back though. Malik White in the corner. His three-pointer is good. Wow, defensive lapse that time. He's left open in the corner. And Malik White makes him pay. Friars by 6. Right down low for Seaworth. And the Brazilian gets it to go. Lucas Seaworth. 58-54 our score. Colorado still within striking distance, but Providence starting to get some momentum on offense. Pipkins working on Batty, getting some space, pulling up for 3 and missing it. But Young the rebound, he puts it up and in, and the rebounding clinic continues. If it's bounced off the rim this afternoon, the Friars have been right after it. 6-point game. Welcome back to St. Louis. You're watching Providence and Colorado, 9 versus 8, compete for a spot in the round of 32. Coming up next on this court, and with yours truly on the call, we have Baylor and Siena. The number 1 seeded Bears getting in action against the 16 seed Siena Saints, who already were in action in the first 4 on Tuesday night. Gatling for 2, no good. Batty gets the rebound and puts it in. The Buffs, offensive rebounding of their own, keeping themselves in it. But Siena won in dramatic fashion. Donald Carey's buzzer beater lifted them over Robert Morris on Tuesday night. That was a fun game, back and forth the whole way. And so has this one been back and forth. White in the paint. Bay gets a foul, and he thought he got a lot of ball there, as did I. But Malik White heads to the line and splashes home the first. Nate Watson back into the game for Khalif Young, who really was having a tough time stopping Evan Batty. But when Watson's been in there, he's been such a difference maker. Already a double-double in this one. Actually had a double-double a long time ago. And we'll see what impact Watson's re-entry has on this game. Batty comes up and sets a high screen for Gatling. Gatling kicks it out to McKinley Wright. Passes up on the three, uncharacteristic by Wright. He's been a little conservative in this one. Deshaun Schwartz, who's been aggressive, working through two defenders, maybe not the smartest there, kicks it to Wright with 2 to shoot. Wright rises and fires and misses. Rebound Watson. 7:25 left now. White with a spin move. Malik White gets to the rack and misses. Offensive rebound by Watson. Unbelievable. Another great rebounding effort by the Friars. White and Watson went after it. Watson came up with it. 3 to shoot for Watson. Kicks it out to White. His three-pointer is no good. Would have expanded the Providence lead to 3 possessions for the first time in a while. Instead, it's Gatling the other way, immediately scoring. Poor transition defense by the Friars, who have been the deeper team today. Their bench has had the upper hand over Colorado's, as you can see. Here's Pipkins, who hasn't gotten going yet. He gets to the rim, tries to change that, no good, but Watson, guess who, gets the rebound. Pipkins from the mid-range. No, another one for Watson. Diallo with the slam. Boy, you give this Providence offense 3 chances, they'll make you pay all day long. And the offensive rebounds continue to pile up. Make sure to check out that stat at the end of the game. I believe it's 16 offensive rebounds right now for Providence. Unreal stuff. For the 12th best offensive rebounding team in the nation. We knew it was a strength for them coming in. McKinley Wright leaves it for Batty. Batty goes up and can't score over Watson. And boy, Nate Watson making such a big impact in the post. Malik White pushes. Pipkins in the corner. Pipkins from the mid-range puts it up and misses, but Diallo's there for the board. And Providence gets another second chance. The Friars punishing the Buffaloes on the offensive glass. Who's going to step up and get a rebound? It's White going up and missing, but Watson's there for the rebound and the jam, and one on top of that. Whoa, what a sequence for the Friars. An offensive rebound seemingly every trip down the floor. Second chances, third chances galore. It's been a team effort. Key contributions on the offensive glass by Nate Watson and Alpha Diallo in particular. And Watson has taken over this one. Misses the free throw. And it's an 8-point lead. Gatling, who's had a few answers for Colorado. See if they get Bay and Wright involved. Those are the 2 scorers averaging double digits for Colorado. Have been a little quiet in this one, and they need them to step up now. Batty, baby hook, no good. Batty has been negated by Watson. And White drives and leaves it for Watson, who puts it up and misses. Good contest that time by Deshaun Schwartz, who's played out of his mind in this one. Schwartz dribbles with the left hand. Has it poked away by Watson, but Bay gets it back. Bay, his turn to go after Watson. Hasn't worked for anybody. It's McKinley Wright in the corner. Diallo, a strong defender on him. Diallo pokes it away, but Wright gets it back. Turnaround 3 is good. A helter-skelter possession, but an open 3 was created after Diallo went after the loose ball. Unfortunate for Diallo, who played great D for 23 seconds. But opportunistic by Wright. That's what the best players do. And Wright rises to the occasion. Can Providence answer? Down low, it's White, and he will miss the point-blank bunny. Oh, he flubs the layup. Malik White's had a nice game, but he'll want to replay that shot if Providence blows this lead. 4:21 to go. 66-61. Schwartz gives it to Batty down low. He's got a size advantage. Now working on White, and White has to foul him. So Evan Batty will head to the line where he has been 0 for 4 in this one. There's no better time than now for Evan Batty to try and reverse that trend. 68% foul shooter finally hits one. What a swing. Alpha Diallo pokes away the ball from McKinley Wright in the corner moments ago. Could have had a steal. Instead, Wright gets a 3. And now it's 5 unanswered for the Buffs. And it's back to a 3-point game after Providence had their second largest lead of the game. This game full of surprises. Pipkins. Oh, nice feed to Watson. He gets it. No, he gets fouled by Batty. Thought that was going to be an N1. Jumped the gun on that call there. Batty picks up his second. Watson makes it 16 points to go along with at least 14 rebounds in this one. He's been efficient as well. 7 for 11. Gets 1 out of 2 from the line. He's just a 55% foul shooter. Gatling pushes the pace. Deshaun Schwartz will go up on Duke and score it. Colorado with a run. You can see Providence has put up so many more shots because of those offensive rebounds, but Colorado has shot a blistering 46% from the field. It's kept them in it. Pipkins up high against Batty. Hoists a 2. No good, but Watson gets the rebound over Wright. All this switching is creating some rebounding mismatches. Pipkins drains it from long 2-point range, a fadeaway. That was a gutsy shot. 4-point game now as we near the 3-minute mark. Batty sets a high screen for Gatling. Gatling forces the issue, but doesn't get it to go. Watson gets the rebound. David Duke now with a left hand. For A.J. Reeves, his 3-pointer is good! Oh, what a great drive and kick play. And Providence leads it by 7 now. That's a big shot. Wright gets a screen from Bay. Last time Colorado was down 3 possessions, Wright hit a big-time 3. Now it's Bay working on Pipkins. Goes up with a right hand and scores. McKinley Wright feeds Tyler Bay, who's got 12 points on the night. And it's 72-67. Long time without a stoppage here. This game's had a great flow to it as of late. 8 versus 9. Trip to face the winner of Baylor and Siena on the line. That game is next, right here on Channel 1. Duke fakes a spin move, now kicks to Diallo. Alpha Diallo for 3. He missed it. Batty gets the rebound. And Colorado can draw closer here as we near the 2-minute mark. McKinley Wright working on Pipkins. Trying to create separation. Backdoor for Bay. He missed the layup, tips the rebound, but it's pulled down by Pipkins. Reeves pushes the other way to the corner for Diallo. Diallo takes it from the mid-range, and it rattles in and out, but Watson's there for the board. Diallo kicks it out, and the Friars reset. Big-time offensive rebound by Watson yet again. 5 to shoot for Reeves. It's Watson down low working on Schwartz. Watson with a spin move, and a layup goes in. Whoa, Nate Watson has been the most valuable player for Providence in this one. And now a danger zone for Colorado. 7-point game, minute and a half to go. It's Bay drawing the foul on Diallo. Nicely done by the Buffs to get a quick shot that they need to stay in this one. Dizzying sequence there. Back and forth they went. And a big-time free throw miss there for Tyler Bay. Uncharacteristic for him. Bay, who's a 75% foul shooter, gets 1 out of the 2. And it's a 6-point game with 1:25 to go. Even when Providence has missed, they've gotten the rebounds. It's important for Colorado that they not only force the miss here, but they force the Friars to go one and done. Pipkins misses, and Wright gathers the rebound. 1:10 to go. Does Colorado have enough? Wright turns it over. Stolen by Watson, who's been a menace on both ends of the floor. Reeves for the dagger 3, and he connects. A.J. Reeves had a foot on the line, so it's a 2, but it's a huge dagger nonetheless. 8-point game now, under a minute to go. The Friars could feel it. It's Bay with a left hand. No good, follows it up with a rebound. Gatling needs this to go and doesn't get it from the corner. Oh, the Buffs had a chance to cut it back to 5. But Providence can stretch this thing out now. Duke with a reverse layup. It's good! David Duke puts Providence up by 10. And that one should do it. The Friars with all the answers down the stretch. And they look to be moving on to the second round. Bay misses again on the inside, and Colorado's going to come up just short here. Providence works it down low for Watson. He gets the exclamation point on the layup, and this one now looks a lot less close than it was. Largest lead of the night for the Friars. So Providence keeps their momentum alive, and they will take their winning streak now at 7 games into the next round, while Colorado will end the season with a loss, make it 6 in a row for the Buffs. But Friars, the Friar faithful, can rejoice here in St. Louis. They can stick around until Saturday when they'll be back in action against the winner of Baylor and Siena. That game is next. Stick around. I'm Jake Herman. Happy to be on the call, and these games are just getting started. A lot of basketball left to play here. This one was fun. The Friars and the Buffs go back and forth, and in the end, the Friars have the final punch. A.J. Reeves hit some key shots down the stretch, and they win it by 12, 80-68 the final. Baylor Siena coming up next, so stick around. Hope you enjoyed this one.